Good Saturday morning. Want to provide an update on the strong storms that we've been seeing across the area right now, starting to weaken out, but certainly some showers and storms still around as we take a live view from our Monroe camera, courtesy of our Mr. Sparky Carolina Cam Network. You can see those dark skies out there and a little bit of that rain shadow that is overlooking some of the showers over towards Unionville as we speak. And a live look outside. This is over towards High Brighton Mountain. You can see some light showers if you look very closely, and certainly lots of cloud cover. Right now, no active severe thunderstorm warnings, at least for the viewing area. That encompasses the mountains into the metro. Just got one severe thunderstorm warning off the viewing area over towards Troy and starting to approach Raleigh as well, with 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, as well as some small-sized hail. The same systems that we've been dealing with since early on this morning. Now, we do have a couple of downpours that are producing some pretty intense rainfall rates, as well as some lightning with this. This particular cell has moved out of Mint Hill, Matthews, out of Mecklenburg County, now has moved into Union and Cabarrus. You can see some of the darker reds indicating some really heavy, intense downpours from Midland, Unionville, all the way over towards New Salem and Big Lick, moving pretty quickly off to the east. Then over towards Gaston County, still have some downpours setting up from Kings Mountain, Dallas, and Gastonia, and now getting in on a good downpour that will likely re-enter Mecklenburg County within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Over towards the mountain and foothills, starting to see a drying trend over towards Ashe and Watauga counties. Everywhere else, really just been seeing a steady light to moderate rain. Again, this is continuing to push off to the east. We had a couple of strong to severe thunderstorm warnings over the past couple of hours. A few of them starting to pull in some tree reports. Trees down over towards Harmony, as well as being reported over towards Troutman as well. And these were mainly for a wind gust that were upwards of 40 miles per hour. Max wind gust across the area, especially in the mountains, certainly taking the peak, had 44 in Boone and even had 53 miles per hour reported out over in Jefferson, about 31 over in Statesville, 30 over in Charlotte, and about 32 being reported over towards Greenboro. As we look at the service map, you can see this storm system is all ahead of that cold front that continues to push the showers and storms across the area. Will continue to push it off to the south and east, and as it does so, those rain chances will taper off pretty quickly over the next couple of hours. By around 11 o'clock, most of us will have dried off. By 2 o'clock, we'll see some sunshine break out, clouds gradually thinning, and high temperatures remaining warm back into the middle 80s. Saturday evening, definitely keep those plans. We'll continue to stay dry, and we'll continue that trend into your Sunday as well, adding just a few high clouds to the mix that will make way for filtered sunshine. Not going to be putting a damper on your Sunday. Do want you to stay weather alert at least for the next couple of hours, as there's still an active severe thunderstorm watch for all counties in yellow, with the main concern with that likely going to be strong to damaging wind gusts and small sized hail. I'd say that severe threat is probably tapering off very quickly as we speak, so I don't imagine much more of this will continue. But again, heavy rain and frequent lightning, probably the biggest impact, especially going through the late morning hours. Of course, we've got the big Quail Hollow PGA Championship for today, and tee time definitely going to be starting off wet and damp, but we'll likely see again those rain chances taper off in the second half of today, looking a lot nicer, again with sunshine breaking out and high temperatures in the middle 80s. One factor to consider, especially if you are headed to the championship, it is going to be windy for the afternoon. Gusts will be around 30 miles per hour with sustained winds about 10 to 15 from the southwest. Will be still breezy for Sunday, but certainly not as windy, with gusts around 20 miles per hour. So a ball cap definitely needed, as well as a hair tie. High temperatures for tomorrow will remain right where we basically are for today, middle 80s across to Charlotte Metro, again with minimal rain chances. Cold front is going to sink down to the south, but it's going to be staying down to the south of us. It's going to stall out early next week, and that's going to provide a couple more rain chances for Monday, Tuesday, and another round coming Wednesday ahead of our next cold front. None of these look to be any real soakers, and will dry off pretty quickly by Thursday and Friday, probably more noticeable dropping temperatures. So average high for this time of year is about 80 degrees. We'll be well above that Saturday all the way through about Wednesday, but behind that cold front, drier and cooler air down to about 73 on Thursday and 74 on Friday. These are going to be unseasonably cool temperatures after definitely an unseasonably warm week ahead. Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Again, staying weather alert over the next couple of hours as strong to severe storms continue to move across the area. Those rain chances and those severe chances tapering off pretty quickly, likely within the next hour or two. Second half of the day will feature lots of improvements. Drier, more sunshine for Sunday. Still warm though, middle 80s with a couple of rain chances chances between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I will have another update coming up on NBC this morning at 8:26. You can also catch our next show coming up at 9 o'clock.